I'm not doing all that. I'm sorry, I'm here. I'm not doing all of that. Because I'm not even supposed to be on today. Thank you, Nandy. Come on, get in here. And we had 111 people. I want every last one back. So, as I was saying, they got the toothless, fifth grade educated, poor white trash of America thinking they're better than everybody simply because they're in a trailer park that costs $2, but they still think they're better because they're not in a project. Not knowing you probably worse off in that trailer park, right? Like, but in your mind, you still think you better than somebody that lives in the PJs. And now they have project trailer parks. There's one in Englishtown, right off of Main Street. You got to go back, like you cutting down to go towards Manalapan, and it's right over there, a dead end. Great Adventure, Exit A. There's a speed trap for all of y'all that don't live there and don't know the area. It's a motherfucking speed trap, purposefully. They set y'all up, I know, because you will get a ticket and wind up in Englishtown Court on a Wednesday. And then after they collect, it'd be a lot of y'all lined up. You know how I know that y'all not from the areas? Because ain't no blacks. It's mostly Mexicans. I see the black people sounding like me. I'm like, oh, they was at the park. We call it the park. They was at the park and got caught. It's right where the McDonald's and the Burger King are at. It's a speed trap over there. And it's been there for years. And after you come out of court and they hit you with all them fees, you know what the court officers do? Because I have been there with them. They go to a place called Peking Pavilion. That's on Route 33. It's an Asian place. Nothing but white folks in there, typically. And the food is not cheap. And they pull out, I have seen the bald-headed prosecutor. If you know, you know. The bald-headed prosecutor pulls out that card, and I know that that is a company card. Let me say allegedly. But I know how much they rack up and stack up in fees. I've been sitting in that courtroom and have witnessed it myself, so just be careful. Exit 7. And when you get off, that's when you see that Burger King, you see a Kentucky Fried Chicken, you see, yup. Slow down when you're going back down there, and they will never change it. And then it drops real quick from like 55 to 2. That ain't saving the people. That's potentially causing a motherfucking crash. But they do it to get you. And the cop be sitting right there. I just broke just now trying to run downstairs. I broke my nail off. And it hurts so bad that I don't even think I can get it fixed because the glue will sting. I'm going to have to find an all-white Band-Aid to match with my all-white outfit for tomorrow. Giddy's here. See, I didn't tell Giddy because, like I said, Giddy don't get paid to be here. And I feel like he does way too much for me already. Yup, the boss of who? Yup. I know. Eric, I know you know. Motherfucker speed trap. And then they go to Peking Pavilion. That's where you can get your lick back at. Pull up. That same night after court, the motherfuckers be right in Peking Pavilion. Pull up. And watch white turn stark white. How do you know about this place? Because Jonesy told me, because she don't fuck with y'all no more. And I said, good morning, Giddy.
Good morning.
How are they?
I'm great. You changed on me.
I know. And I told them. I was in the bed. Broadcasting.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. And we had 111 people in here. Like, we were popping. We were talking about Christy Nome is no more.
Yeah.
And then we were taking bets on how long it will be before Pam Bondi joins her.
Sure.
And then
they're only going to make one sacrificial lamb. They're not going to make two.
No, she's out. But it's because they don't fuck with women. Notice nothing corrupt. Right. That's why he didn't want them there no fucking way. They probably wouldn't give him no ass, right? Or his mans in them no ass. So what purpose do they serve? And she was good calling the 2 victims that got killed. She was good calling them domestic terrorists. She was good. They didn't have no problem with that. But the minute they asked her, who told you to spend $200 million of taxpayer money on commercials? And she said, Diddy told me. That would be Trump. The minute she put his name in her motherfucking mouth, he said, bitch, no, you won't buy that bitch. Cancel that bitch out. Buy me another. That's what he said. That's what he said. She could do all the wrong in the world. She got ICE agents running up in motherfuckers' house, pulling them out. Citizens. Middle of the night, they ain't give a fuck. The minute they asked her, you know how mommy would say, who told y'all could use my good china? Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Really? Mm-hmm.
We gonna have a conversation, and Daddy be like, what the? Daddy be under pressure.
Got me in.
Under straight pressure. Y'all know what it is. Daddy don't want no parts, but so, yup. She said, Daddy said he approved. She stood on it, too. It was like, he knew.
Yeah.
He goes, I had no idea. I can't do an impersonation of that clown, but
But I had an interesting question from my son yesterday, from Aiden. Okay. He said to me, if the gas is going up while we're at war, what happened to the other country's oil that we took?
Venezuela.
Yeah.
That was never for us.
That was a good question. That was a good question. I couldn't answer it. Who knows what happened to that?
No, we know that they got it. It was never for the pure intention. It was never for us. It was for leverage for him. But see how it always backfires on him? He thought he was going to be able to sit on that oil and use it as leverage or weaponize it. Now you got us in a war we ain't have no business to fuck in. And it's just like COVID. When COVID came, that shut all his shenanigans short.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to do as normal.
And he's gone. He bounces out. Can you guys come on over to Pink Champs? It was for the military. Everything is for sale, ain't it? Mm-hmm. The Haunted Mansion amusement park. Oh, another speed trap in Long Branch. If you know or you have a speed tramp that you can share with the rest of us, please come on over. You got to come to Pink Champs, the show on YouTube. That's where we play. That's our playground. Every morning from 8 to 11. Except on Fridays. And yet, I know. I can't get enough of them. Mo Better Blues. I remember that movie. I can't do, I don't really bring people up in the live, especially if I can't see a picture, because it might be a nice, big, fat, juicy, bumped up penis on the other side. Ew. What? A big, juicy bump? What? Come on, Jonesy. That, for real, that's what we doing? Come on Friday with a big, fat, juicy, bumped up penis conversation? Really? What are you drinking over there, girl? So stupid. Venezuela doesn't even have enough oil to keep us supplied. I'm not surprised. Because when you have the white trash of America as the administration, we have all gone to school with these kids growing up, right? They're the white kids that are the funniest kids in the lunchroom, right? Because they're not like your other white kids that actually have tutors and are maybe a little more refined, have a little better presentation. These are the raggedy ones, most often got a chipped tooth. Because Danny wouldn't stop jumping off the damn mattress, and I told him we didn't have no health insurance, and he kept on jumping and cracked his tooth, and there was nothing that could be done. You know the ilk. Nivea. Hey, boo, hey. Come join us. Yes, we are outside tonight at Skylar. 8 p.m. It goes down, down like a hooker on a condom. 8 to 9, and then 9 is when y'all take over. 8 to 9 is music. It's definitely video music box style. It's a live Pink Champs broadcast. Here go the flyer right here. Join us, Edison, New Jersey. Come on. Come on through. But come on over to the Pink Champs page because we're at 99. And I'll see you tonight. Young DJ Deuce. My man's in them. All right, I can't be serving two people. So look, yeah, where was I at? It's so I don't even know why I'm at. I said, excuse me, juicy cup water Fridays, and I have no more cup water. Good morning, Nikita. I know. Try the espresso. I have. That's what I started on. But that milky shit, I don't know. I think I was doing too much of it. I think I have one left. Not that I need it. But it's Friday. Why not? Why not? Yep, I got one right here. There's only a little left in it. Oh, you know what? I think I do upstairs. Please hold. Can you play the intro? I think I got something upstairs in my fridge upstairs.
Hey, Jonesy. Yeah. Got to let that tape for me.
Hey, Ryan Lane, let's get it.
Too real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. With shade and laughter me.
Where the shade and the laughter meet.
Come on, somebody. In your car, in a house, on the highway. Jonesy in the flyway. Turn your volume up, it's a party. We can do it again and again. Come on in, tell a friend and tell a friend. Let's get it moving like.
What up, Jonesy?
Hey, what a way to start the day. Go and say hi, she on her life. She too lit. Mouth too slick.
I know that.
Hey, Jonesy in the morning. Got to live, let's take for me.
Girl, it's giving ice.
It's Jonesy in the morning.
Jonesy in the morning.
With shade and laughter me. Na.
Jonesy in the morning.
I looked up. Look at here. Found two. This one is unopened. This is a half. Yay! It is a cut up Friday. Flip better get me that damn he better get me that that sponsorship from them. Or I'm gonna knock off the ingredients and make my own. I'll do it. Good morning. Welcome to the party, y'all. So my lighting is a little off today because I only have one lamp because I wasn't even supposed to be here. And yeah. Do I look too orange? Should I do something? I think I look too orange. Let me see if I could whiten it up. That's a little better. It's still a little harsh. I think I look harsh. I don't want to look harsh. I want to look harsh. That's amazing how lighting can make you be a whole different person. Anyway, where were we? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the weekend. Thank you for loving the flyer. So we got this going on tonight. Giddy will be there helping me with the tech. Because, you know, I always talk myself into a situation and think about logistics later. I'm like, sure, I can do a live broadcast. What? Are you kidding? This is what I fucking do. I broadcast live. I got pink champs. Let's go. And then when they start calling yesterday with they've got the engineers on the line, Jonesy. They just have a few questions. I'm like, coming on. I text Giddy. Didn't I text you, Giddy? And was like, he's my tech guy. He can take care of everything. Long story short, Giddy gonna get it. So now he's handling the whole operation. So we look forward to Skylark tonight. Hopefully you guys will come out. I'm not going to keep on beating you in the head, but I will remember and take names. You should have one left because you didn't drink it yesterday because we had company. Thank you, Eat 'em Up, for reminding me of my pattern and my habits. And I had one tucked away in my bedroom upstairs. But my espresso was still. Now, we got the speed trap information out the way for Great Adventures because it's about to be that season. I know y'all probably getting advertisements about the Six Flag early this, early. Aw, the boss of who the boss. Bam. They served their purpose though, right? They served their purpose because they allowed me to reconnect with y'all and y'all to go, oh, there she is. For those of y'all, the few people that their signal was strong enough to even reach. But you guys spread the word, right? And then I made sure I was outside every chance I had to let people know what's going on. The problem is I should have just been promoting me and not them, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. They always do that to me. Bring me in, use me up. Then I co-sign their shit. And then they're like, we got it from here. And we can pay someone $28,000 to finish it. That's what they do. But all right. Eat 'em up. You got to get your own. Thank you, Georgiana and Elaine, for getting my lunch money started for the weekend. And thank you, guys. Bukima's in here. Hey, Boo. Hey. Bukima, I just exposed myself. The farce that I am. With the whole live broadcast. When you were like, you got to this and that. I'm like, I got it all. I got it all taken care of. But we got it taken care of last night. Grayson, I will see you at the white party. Yes, shout out to you. I know Miss Elaine will be there. I know Giddy will be there. I don't know if there's anybody else in here that bought tickets to the white party tomorrow that I'm doing. One night, all white. It was supposed to say, after that, I had said, if you know, you know. But Madam President was like, she clutched her pearls like, I don't know if that's Jack and Jill adjacent. Anyway, tomorrow night at a lovely spot in Edgewater, New Jersey called Life After. It's going to be decorated so amazingly. Just imagine, white and glow. Thank you, Cheryl Allen. That's Marco Dixon's sister, A, and an Allen affair decorating. And good morning, my king. Tyrone said, good morning, my queen. Good morning, my king. So, yeah, so we were talking about the top 3 things you just cannot have or do if you're living in a trailer park. The first thing you cannot have, number 3 of the top 3 things you cannot have, you living in a trailer park trying to motherfucking stunt with a plastic above ground pool, bitch. You're in a trailer park. It's understood you ain't breaking no ground for no in-ground pool. But what you're not going to do is get the Walmart special. That's what you can't have because you're in a trailer park. Number 2 of the top 3 things that these folks that live in these trailer parks and think they're better than us can't have is more than 5 mangy dogs. Why do dogs always look like they got the mange? And why do their owners look like they got the mange? So just have 2. Just have 2 and maybe a cat. And your cat got to do this. He got to be one of them cats that smoke Newports, comes and goes as he pleases. You know they let them cats go outside and stray. You wake up one morning to get your paper and be like, whose cat is, what? And he goes, Diddy sent me. You want to know whose cat I am? Diddy's kitty. And that's just 2 sips. Hit them cash apps, hit them Zelles. Y'all want to laugh? Y'all wait through work. Send that cash. Cash for the laughs. And the number 1, let me get a drum roll. And the number 1 thing you cannot have when you're trying to stunt in a trailer park is Grandpa sharing a bed with Sassy. I'm sorry. You already only have 2 bedrooms. Grandpa got to figure some shit out, because if Grandpa's sleeping in the same bed with... And yet, it happens. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hey, the Merry Sway. Hey, everybody. Come on in. Make sure you're liking. You want me to go get the fish fry wig? It's too hot. I'm not doing that. I have my natural hair, nice and relaxed. Nope. We don't need it. I got the Mrs. Wiggins ponytail on until it's not, because I feel the pins already. And I hope this is not the one that has it all go away. I'm in the house. The past is the past now. You here with us. Amen for that. Thank you, Christina. Oh, and yeah, the t-shirts are in. I just don't have them. But the man texted me yesterday. He'll probably deliver them over the weekend. Oh, Eat 'em Up. Thank you. Look what Eat 'em Up has to say, y'all. Hi, David Simpson. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Is this your first time here? Way to go, Shot Girl. Way to go. Huh. I have tickets. I have a sick family member. Can I donate my ticket to a deserving person? Oh, thank you. You better. You took them out for the white party? Please. If you took them out, yeah, you have to, because there ain't no tickets for Skylark. Just email me and we'll figure it out. Thank you, though. I'm sorry that you have a sick family member. Is it serious, or do you not want to discuss on here? Oh my God, the food at Life After is so good. I told you that's where they had that bingo. The hip hop and R&B bingo. It was such a vibe. I know, right? Trinero. Always supporting. I appreciate all y'all support. We got 111 people in here at 9:25 on a Friday that we didn't even promote we was going to be here on a Friday. Do you know how big that is? And it's an angel number. Everybody make a wish or say a prayer. Okay. You said cat that smokes Newports is dangerous. Diddy kitty. How many of y'all stayed to the end of yesterday's show? For Queen's Flip and shampoo. That shit was so motherfucking exhausting. It was so exhausting. The dress code is all white. You could have shell top, sneakers. We don't care, because I'm actually wearing sneakers. Yup, that part. Yup, look at that comment right there. Thank you, Eggy Egg. I'm going to keep my little... Plus, the wigs be getting hot. Them fibers. The fiber optic wigs. Thank you, Millennial. Thank you, Try. Dog owners start to look like their pets. Yup. And smell like them, too. Giddy, stop shaking your head. Giddy, you want to let me go and get up.
I got a question.
Yes.
Is that the same flavor as cut water?
What?
Are those 2 cut waters the same flavor?
No. This one is the chocolate espresso martini.
Isn't that like mixing brown with white?
Nope.
It's not?
Nope. It's all creamy. I'm be fucked up regardless.
Yeah, I know. I think
on the
I'm
shitter.
gonna be calling you tonight. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm definitely coming. I'm definitely coming. Ask Queen's Flip. I will pull up. I will pull up for work. But afterwards, I'm going straight home. I can't fuck around. But I do it. I do it for the live. I do it
For the live.
I do
Why
it.
don't you put that one in the refrigerator or something since you said it was out? So you're not drinking hot and cold, at least.
Thanks,
I don't want
Dad.
to mess up your stomach or nothing, you know?
Thanks, Dad. And he disappears. He's right, though. Why did anybody else think of me? You guys don't care. And you know what goes perfectly with this, right? Get it? If we gonna go there, we might as well go.
You are hilarious. That's all right. We got our three. We got our 3 for 8 this week too from ShopRite.
No, they gave me 2 for something. Yesterday I did DoorDash.
Oh, DoorDash. Okay.
I mean,
So the driver kept that third one. They buy the 3 and the driver keeps the extra one because it was 3 for something at ShopRite this week.
I know it was. And I didn't even want the Milano. I wanted the strawberry Verona. That bitch put apricot in. I said, oh, no, you don't get to make that decision. And then she couldn't speak English. So I said, como se dice, no. The fuck? That's what y'all get. Yes, eat them up. The bingo is everything. All right. David Simpson, thank you. David said, I'm the life of the party. Y'all don't believe me? Bam. So yesterday, Queen's Flip shampoo wore me out. Shampoo and Flip is oil and water. Yup. It was too much because shampoo, and I don't give a fuck if you in here, nigga, because you know what it is. You could be talking about hot cross buns, and suddenly it becomes, yeah, I'll stick my this in the buns and make them buns spread out nice and wide, and then I'll glaze them buns with my, like, you'd be like, how did we get here? Me too. And I wasn't tired when I was saying goodbye to y'all. That nigga, you know why? Because you got to think and you got to remember that you're on a camera and you can't let shit slide, right? Because then it may be seeming like you co-signing or you become so used to it that he thinks that he can continue. But I wasn't ready for all that. I called Flip to check on my money and got all of that. But anyway, we back. The Mai Tai. So here's what I know about I tried another one. I didn't like it. It tasted, the lemon drop, trash. Trinero, I'm gonna post this comment so y'all can see why I said because I asked him why he couldn't make it to the white party. The pistachios are right here. I got a new bag yesterday too. You said don't do it so early in the morning with the cookies. I already ate one though. Is it too late? I could throw it up. I could throw it up. Should I go and try and throw it up? Or just drink water? Let me get water. Because water will flush it out. Water flushes everything out. I got my new water tank yesterday. I bought a water tank, guys. It's a Brio bottom load water dispenser. Sure did. And 18 months from now, it'll be fully paid off. It was only like $150. I don't care. Klarna offered and I accepted. Now, it'll probably be 18 months before I can afford the jug of water, but the devil's in the details. Elaine, we will miss you, but we are glad to have seen you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Kim, this is what I'm saying. Now they guilting me out. Elaine, put them damn cookies down and get you some water like me. Dress code for tonight. Comfortable, you know. Fresh tee, jeans, nothing crazy. Ms. Elena, you know it goes down and then it comes up. Yep. Amazon always be ready to offer a payment plan. And I'll take it. And I told my kids, God forbid, don't pay no fucking body back. That's not your debt. Giddy got his Milano. You got the milk chocolates. I got the dark chocolates. Hey, we got... The sale was real. And I don't even eat sweets like this. I just had I got bananas. You know, organic bananas at ShopRite are less expensive than the regular bananas. For some reason,
so now we gotta go and get these people to get sponsorship because this portion of Jonesy is done by Milano. Everybody's grabbing them.
Yep. Thank you, Bukim. 8 p.m. He wants y'all to be there 8 p.m. because the Pink Champs thing only is lasting an hour. So look, yesterday, I'm gonna get to my yesterday. Oh, so I was saying about shampoo. He keep on saying things that's too close to the border for my liking. Right? And you gotta say stuff back or else that shit. Organic ones not sprayed with pesticides. But why are they less? The organic ones were $182 a pound. Woo, that's high. And the regular ones were $195. So they charging you for the spray. They charging extra for the pesticide spray they use. That is crazy work. Charging me more for what will kill thee. Che Bella. So yeah, he keep going to that shit too easily. I don't like that. I don't like that. And then somebody said, because he said something about his daughter have her boyfriend over and he be trying to listen to them when they be yelling. And I said, you be trying to listen to them have sex? And he was like, what? I didn't say that. Might as well have. You said every fucking thing else. Talking about he was going to go up inside all my walls and my this. And then you guys said, why he got a ghetto dowry on his daughter. And somebody said, he don't get it. He don't get it. He don't know what a dowry is. That was funny. Whoever said that yesterday, that was hilarious. I think that was Millennial. Yep, getting too comfortable. You will never be able to get comfortable with me. I'm switching up radio, child. I don't even know who I am sometimes. Sometimes it be me, and then sometimes it be Mrs. Jones. The name of the new book is me and Mrs. Jones. Because my personalities be like, bam, bam, boom, bop, 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 bop. Giddy, do you have the interview from yesterday? So yesterday, remember we were okay, perfect. Thank you. Yesterday, I interviewed in the afternoon one of the stars of the Deb Antony movie, The Boss. I can't even remember the title of the movie. But anyway, we talked about the movie coming out. And we said, Deb got a movie coming out? You know, Waka Flocka's mom, Deb Antony, the hip-hop godmother, maybe sometimes younger version. And yeah, she has a whole movie. And I think it either debuts tonight or it debuted yesterday. Ghetto Dowry was hilarious. Ghetto Dowry 1. Right? So the girl that plays a young Deb Antony joined our show, and here we go. Is that Bimmy's sister? Deb is Bimmy's sister? All of that was on there?
I didn't realize. I didn't remember seeing this part of the intro before yesterday.
Really, Giddy? Look at you.
Hi.
Hello. How are you, Paris?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. You are perfection.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Paris. Paris, what's your full name?
My full name is Soraya Paris Johnson, but I go by Paris. That's my stage name.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Edison, New Jersey.
That's funny because I'll be doing a party in Edison tonight. So, at the Skylark Diner.
I'm not familiar with that, but.
How did I make it about me at that moment?
Did you just push it down?
Huh?
Did you just take it away?
No, it's right there.
Oh, you stopped it.
But I'm just saying. So how old are you? What grade are you in? And you just look so fresh and young and ambitious and successful.
Thank you. I'm 11 years old and I'm in the 6th grade.
Is the acting that you're doing something you've always wanted to do? Or was it something your parents saw in you? Or a teacher, a drama teacher maybe?
No, it was actually something that I always wanted to do. I started off doing modeling. I did that as a little gig, a little side thing. And then I started to get into acting, which I love now.
So do you have an acting coach?
Yes, I do. My acting coach is actually Miss Wendy.
Okay, Miss Wendy. All right. Does she have other children too? Is she like the go-to acting coach for kids?
Yes, she is. She's been my acting coach ever since I started acting, when I was 3 years old, and she has a son named Scott.
Nice. What were you acting in at 3?
When I was 3, I actually started modeling, so at that time I wasn't acting.
Okay, but you were in the business, and she's been
Yes.
with you since the beginning.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. So you're here today because you're in a new movie about Deb Antony.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
So the movie is called Deb is Boss. It's streaming on All Black today, so make sure you watch it. Deb is Boss is about Deb Antony's whole life story. You know, she had a hard life. She lived in Queens, and at her starting point before she became a manager, and she was in prison. Her dad passed. She didn't really have a good relationship with her mom, and that's a lot to deal with at a young age.
And when you prepared for this role, because you play her at a young age.
Yes.
When you prepared for the role, what was your research like, or what was your homework like getting prepared?
So my homework, my mom, she knew who she was, and also my grandma. So they told me a lot about her. So I had to understand the script, and I had to understand her and her life story. So that was a big thing.
Did you get to meet her while you were researching and practicing?
I actually met her yesterday at my premiere party. Yes.
Wow. So that's the first time you met her?
Yes. She wasn't on set, but I met her yesterday. Yes, for the premiere.
Nice. Was she pleased with your work?
Yes, she was. She said that she's definitely going to keep me for any other projects that she has in mind.
I'm sure she will. The question is, will you do any of the Deb Antony projects?
Yes, I will. I'll take anything.
Okay. So, what was the hardest part about playing Deb Antony since you're so young and you had to go based on what your mom and your grandmom's experiences were? By the way, that's Waka Flocka's mother, guys, the one from Love. I think it was Love and Hip Hop. She played on many seasons ago. But go ahead.
Can you please repeat the question?
Oh no, I said what did I say? Child, I'm old. I wanted to know how hard or how easy or how difficult the process was of you're young. You may not have lost a parent, hopefully, as of yet. So revisiting or drudging up that type of acting emotion, if you don't have a frame of reference, could be challenging. So what was your source of inspiration, I guess, to dig into that?
It's easy for me to tap into roles because, I'm young and I don't really know much. So I had to tap into that role. I had to understand the script. I had to understand her life story. And I practiced a lot. I practiced. Yeah, that's really it. I had to understand the story a lot. That's a big thing in acting that I always have to do, is to understand the story, because when you get a script, people think that you can just get the script and read it and then do it, and you can do it perfectly. You can't. You have to understand the script and understand the backstory and everything about the script.
Yeah, yes, that's true. And so when you went for the audition, were there a lot of other girls there?
Actually, I didn't have to audition. That's the best thing about it. So Trey Haley, which is the director of Debbie's Boss, he messaged my mom one day, and on Instagram, and he was like, "I'm Trey Haley. I'm the director of Family Business, and I was wondering if Paris would like to come and play Deb as young Deb in Debbie's Boss." And at first, my mom was like, "Is this a scam?" Because she didn't really know, because things easy. But she was telling my grandma about it, and my grandma was like, "No, that's real. Like, that's the director of Family Business. Like, say yes." So we said yes. He flew us out there, and I did it. I had an amazing time working with him and the cast. It was just amazing.
Where was there that you had to fly to?
I had to fly to LA. It was in LA.
Did you get to miss school while you were?
Yes, I did. We filmed in last January, about the end of January into February. That's when I filmed. So okay. I missed about 2 weeks of school, but I had a tutor instead, of course.
Okay. So that whole missing school thing, is that something that you're willing to do? Because I hear, based on some of my old classmates that have gone on to be Tashina Arnold and Omar Epps, and is it harder when you have the tutor?
No, not necessarily, because the tutor, he teaches me the stuff that I'm already learning in my grade, or my teacher, because I have my school, they give us computers, so I'll just bring my computer out in LA, and then I can see all the work that we're doing on the computer, because we use our computers a lot. We don't really use paper like that, other than in like my math class, but all the work will usually be on my computer, and we'll do the work while I'm there with the tutor.
Okay, good. And are they paying you well?
Yes, they are.
Very, very good. So what's your ultimate goal, and what's next for you beyond the Deb Antony movie?
So my ultimate goal probably is to get a series regular. That's my ultimate goal. I really want to be in a series regular, bring it to at least maybe over 5 seasons, because those are really good season regulars. Next for me, actually, in May, my new on Netflix for what's the thing called again? What is the name of it again? I have so many projects, I forget the name of them.
That's a good problem to have.
Yes. The Devil May Cry, Demon Hunters. It comes out on Netflix in May, and I play Maddie on season 2. That's the next season that comes out in May.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Onward and upward, young lady. You are so polished, Mom. Good job. Is your mom right there?
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. Great job. She's so refined and polished and fun and bubbly. All the directors see in her.
Thank you.
And I just wish you all the best. And I want you to have fun. Are
Yes.
you going to college, or if when the acting thing takes off, are you going to put college off?
I want to go to college. I actually want to go to HBCU.
Okay. So we'll take it one step at a time, but you've got all the gifts.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, no. So stop by Jonesy anytime you like. If you want to come back closer to the launch of Maddie.
Yes.
Your role in the demon.
Yes, the Devil May Cry.
The Devil May Cry. Come on back and join us. Do you want to give some shout outs to your friends and your acting coach and your agent?
Yes. Yes, my acting coach, Miss Wendy McKenzie. She has been with me the whole way.
Oh, Wendy.
Yes, Wendy McKenzie.
Ah, I remember. So Wendy worked on my very first music video back in 1993 with who was the director? Was it Lionel Martin? I think it was. Was it? I can't even remember. She was on my. I know Wendy. She also casted for the Biggie movie.
Yes, and also I would like to shout out my new agent Kia. I just got with her last year. I actually met her on the set of Debbie's Boss. Like mainly all of the talent that was there was her talent. So yes, I'm a part of her agency now, Kia Todd Agency. So I want to shout her out, and Sheila Leggett.
Very nice. You got a very strong team because they're
Yes,
all.
especially my mom.
It starts with your mom.
Yes.
Well, I wish you continued success. Have a good time. Are you meeting friends on these well, you didn't have to audition, but on the road and on the set and stuff? Are you making friends?
Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. On the set, there wasn't many kids, but I did meet a new friend, Brianni Walker. Is that her last name? Yeah. Brianni Walker. She's very nice. Also I met TJ, which is Kia Todd's son on set too. He played as my brother. And I met another person, but I can't remember the name on the top of my head. But I did meet a couple kids on set. So
that's good. Because I want you to still have your childhood and your childhood experiences. And, you know, that's part of the journey because you kids will grow up and see each other at auditions in the future. Yeah. And being that you're meeting them now, it's going to be, that will be such a great bonding for all of you. So great job keeping her normalized, Mom.
Oh, absolutely. All the time.
Yeah, we don't play that. All right. Well, thank you, Ms. Paris. I wish you all the best. Tell everybody again where they can check out the Deb Ant movie.
You can check out Debbie's Boss on All Black streaming right now.
And I actually, my TV upstairs, I don't have any cable on it. And so I'm getting the channels that are built in, and All Black is all I've been able to get.
Oh, that's good.
Like it's all
every
black,
day.
24 hours a day. I just saw something called the Cross family, or the Cross brothers, with Eric Cross and his sister that's a twin or something.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah. It is all black. But I'm getting into it. So thank you. Giving me something else to watch, all black. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Take care.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Yeah. You too. Bye.
Bye. I don't know why the glitching started off good, and then my computer said low battery. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah, can you plug, Sean, hold on. Can you plug that in for me?
It's been plugged in.
Oh, but you say it says low battery still?
No, but when it said low battery, I jumped up and plugged it in, and that's when the glitching started. Because I wasn't typically knowing if I was going to be working today, so I didn't need to be charging it up all night. But anyway, all right, the Cross is good. Oh my God. Tommy Jones, you silly. Wasn't she, first of all, can we give it up for the future? I'm encouraged. You see how we're churning them out? We slung crack so they didn't have to. Stop, Whitney. That wasn't even funny. Stop. Settle down. Very smart, very aimed, just, that was a refreshing. She was the way she was like, and I do that. I was modeling at 3. I'm going to be a full-time, and I went 5 seasons. I loved it. I love the way it landed. That was hashtag undeniable. The Cross is good. What is it called? The Cross something. Thank you, CM Williams. Thank you. Appreciate that. All Black is not bad. Again, the TV stays on that because it doesn't have cable, but the signal, sometimes it goes in and out. So half the time it's nothing even on the screen, which is why I'm always down here on the couch watching the TV that does have cable on it. And I don't think it has All Black. So it's been on, now it's on Housewives because it blacked out, and then I tried to turn it back on, and I wound up on, it's been doing a marathon with the white ones and the black ones, or the black one. Millennial said Miss Jones' twin handled that well. All the Queen's Men. Yeah, Double Cross. Yep. Thank you, JT. Thank you. Double Cross. I like it. All the Queen's Men, I binged over the holidays. I'm not mad at that. Double Cross is my show. I think the last season was a year ago. How many seasons is it? Because I just woke up because I heard some fuckery and was like, okay. I don't know what season I woke up to. Yes, the twins. Family Business. Yep. Right? She is going somewhere as long as we keep Tyler Perry away from her. Stay away from Tyler. You should try it, Nia. Yeah, you know why? Because they don't want to do the research and find out who other, I don't want to say Black producers are, but who other producers of Black talent are. They think that Tyler Perry and BET are all us Black folks ever wanted to be and all we ever watch. And so they just don't do the diligence and just go straight to what's easy. Tyler Perry and BET. I don't fuck with BET, and I'm borderline with Tyler Perry. There's so much more to our Black than that. That's what gets on my nerves. Everybody don't want to see Miss Pat. And Miss Pat type shit. Hold on. Yeah, which is why when you have networks like Black networks that say what it is, it can be a little daunting because you don't want to be in that pigeonhole of what they think Black viewership looks like. But you know, I guess there's probably good shows on every channel. I just be wanting to have a go-to. So yay, good for her. And the movie's out. So that's that should be some good watching. I heard Deb's childhood. So I didn't know that her and Bimmy were brother and sister. Okay. All right. They've been saying that Bimmy is compromised. That's what the streets are saying. And I don't know if that's true or not, but you better lay low. Bimmy was a fixture in the industry for many, many years. Tyler Perry and Christian Keys are at war over All the Queen's Men. Yeah, I saw that video from him where he said Tyler took his content and just made it 100 times more salacious unnecessarily. when the man got raped by the other man, he said, that was not how I wrote it. Tyler did that. And then that posed the question, why does Tyler always feel like, did something happen to him in his life why he always has to go there with the dark side of homosexuality or bisexualness? Is that a word? Cutwater said it is now, Jonesy. Why he always got to go to that dark side of it? Sometimes it's already a little uneasy to watch it, but you're like, okay, I get it. It was someone's experience, but he just goes and makes it like uncomfortable to watch. And it's not like it ever feeds or supports the context or the quality of the show. It's just there as like a shock. Like, how did his dick wind up in your mouth? Like, I don't even know. I'm here for it, I guess. You know, it's a lot going on. He said he was molested as a child in an interview. A lot of people were, sir. But I think sometimes people go to movies or watch movies as an escape, especially trauma, not a traumatizing, and he stays there. He don't just touch upon it, resolve it, and move along. He stays there. He'll fuck a good thing up. I mean, I know it was something that had to happen, but now he's doing the man raping man and the wife watching stuff. That's a lot. I didn't think that all the Queen's men was going there. And according to Christian Keys, that was not his intention when he wrote it. So good. I'm glad he's taking it elsewhere, because that's not the type of, everybody want to have their hands in something, but not trauma porn. Thank you. No. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. It was weird and it came out of nowhere. What else are we watching? Are we watching anything good? I told you I'm watching Doc. What else did I watch? So, are we still watching Bridgerton? Are you Bridges? Hey, Bridget. Paradise. I heard about let me write that down. You know I was going to say that. I got to take this out the way. Paradise. Oh, but no. We don't fuck with Hulu no more. Remember, they tried to cancel Jimmy Kimmel, and I thought all of us decided to cancel Hulu. What are we doing? What are we doing? Austin Blue? Paradise. If Paradise is on Hulu or Disney, I ain't fucking with it. Y'all be cheating on a nigga. Austin Blue. I'm already doing Double Cross. I love that. Lincoln Lawyer. I saw that and didn't know if I had to go all the way back to the beginning or if I could jump in. I wish they bring back Denny Crane. First person to say the main character wins. I mean, to say the name of the show. Shut up, Cutwater. Wins. So, our friend Kyrie Edwards is planning a Bridgerton birthday party. I was excited. His wife, not so much. She's like, what? What does that even look like? Ah. All right. I think we solved the Tyler Perry overtly, sexually deviant, abusive themes. The white people that finance his projects have certain requirements that must be included. Now it makes sense.
Well, I can tell you firsthand what a Bridgerton.
Next they'll be eating children.
I can tell you firsthand of what a Bridgerton party would look like. I did one like a year and a half ago. All they wanted me to play is Bridgerton music. It's very slow.
What is Bridgerton music?
It's like classical music.
Oh.
The music from the show is like very classical. So it's like very slow. It's like you when you do the it's like that.
What that's it's period music.
Right.
Okay, I got it.
Right.
Okay, thank you. And that means ain't no time for where them fans at. Because everyone in Bridgerton has a fancy fan. So we gotta find a way. I gotta tell Kyrie, we gotta find a way so we could do our dance. That's the place with the Bridgerton fan. What? Friends don't let friends have Bridgerton parties without knowing where them fans at. Y'all are out of control. Read that comment. I'm not saying it out loud. Read that comment. And then read this book. Order this book for your kid, especially if they're about to go to Syracuse. I mean, any PWI will do. It's on Amazon. It was a great stocking stuffer in this household. One day I'm going to read it to you. Remember how the teachers used to read and then show the pictures to the class? One day. What's that you say, Cutwater? Today is that day? I don't want to read this book today. Y'all tell me if y'all want me to read this book today. This is our first book club reading, people. So stupid. It's only like 12 pages. This is so stupid. And Granddaddy is the one that saves the day. He's like, I told you about them snow bunny bitches. Get the book from Amazon, guys. Once again, especially if you have a young king about to go to a PWI. That's all I'm saying. A PWI or prep school, independent school, Catholic school. Depending on where you live, maybe even a public school. I said what the fuck I said. It's the only thing I watch on Hulu. No, it doesn't matter. We're not doing Hulu. I thought we had a pact. Gangs of London. On AMC Plus. How much is that? I feel like with all the things that we're paying, it winds up being like a cable bill. All right, I'm going to watch Lincoln Lloyd from the beginning. Christian Key's loving, but he talks too much. I just checked Tulsa King. What was that about? Jimmy Kimmel. So they had to bring him back because all of us canceling our subscriptions, except for Pix 11, their parent company, Nexstar, because they're fucking MAGA too. They said, we don't care. We're still not playing their stuff. Yes, love music. You got it. Boston Legal with Denny Crane. Yes. Big brown eyes. You were close. A close second. You ordered the book? Come on now. Yup. And just know, expect rejection and a lot of side eyeing and judgment and running behind your back to your husband or their father. I don't know your situation. Expect that. Bruh, mom be playing too much. She plays too much. Yo, look what she got me. Yep. I read the comments on Amazon. Y'all read these comments I'm posting. Try narrow. Thank you for coming on today. He said, thank you for today. I don't know. If you can't stay away from the snow bunny, should you get one with lots of money? Because that means they can level up with lots of lawyers. And then you'll be all in the mix. I don't know. Waltz music. Yes, waltz music, period music. So somebody asked me, I think it was Flip yesterday. He asked me, hey, Jonesy, have you read about that Orange County prep school where the black kid on the water polo team was experiencing racism and sexually assaulted by one of his teammates and his minion? Then the school hit it. I'm not surprised. That's the culture there. And it's embarrassing to me because as hard as I fought for my son, I didn't have to fight. But in my heart, I so wanted him to go to prep school simply because I thought that he was more than average. And I didn't want him in the everybody loves Chris type of school for high school. You know, bunch of white folks, and just because they're white, people think that it's good, and they're the ones bringing down the standardized test score average. Anyway, you fight to get your school, to get your son seen. We go through these programs, A Better Chance, and what's the other one? Something White. All these programs that strategically can advance your kid, only to find out that these schools are filled with these entitled, untrained kids that have no morals, that are used to temper tantruming their way into getting what they want, and that the teachers need their jobs, so they turn the other way and don't report these kids. And that's what happened to my son. They go with the wealthy kids because they know they're lawyered up, their parents are lawyered up, and will fire the teachers if anyone is to report their kids' behavior. And the school will let them go, just like that. And the other side of that is you get no sympathy from your peers. Like, there's no village for Black prep school parents. There's no village for Black prep school students. A lot of people say, that's the fuck you get for running up behind Whitey. Don't come to us now, nigga. We wasn't good enough for you. I tried to create, I think I did a good job at creating a village amongst the Black Lawrenceville moms that wound up coming in. But that was not purposefully, you know, because at schools like Lawrenceville, everyone's in pockets. I can't even describe the pockets, but everyone's in groups. It's not like, even at Bergen Catholic, even though it's a Catholic school, everybody's in one thing, especially at the football games. At the football games and the wrestling games, the basketball games, we're Bergen versus everybody. That's what it was. And I think at RBC, it's probably RBC versus everybody. They're a little less loud than Bergen, but it's still the same. At the prep schools, it's not that. They don't even be cheering. They're very demure. They're very reserved. They're very, we've got we've got to make sure that we're back in time for the captain. If we're late boarding the ship or boarding the yacht this afternoon, our shrimp won't be fresh or some shit like that. Their mind don't be on the game. They're at the game simply because their kid wants to play football and they're there. I'm there with all the team spirit. So again, of course, I'm sharing the information about this fabulous school and how I navigated to get my son in. And a lot of my friends followed my lead and wound up applying and getting their kids in. And then we wound up, and then there's some that I met that I didn't know beforehand. Hey, Court. And we just wound up becoming good friends, especially when COVID hit, right? Now it's every man for himself. So if you are, and a lot of you are waiting for decisions next week for these prep schools and independent schools and Catholic schools, I think the decisions come out March 10th. I know you'll be devastated because it feels like your child wasn't good enough. And then you see other parents and they're posting and they're bragging. And then you have to explain to your child it's not that deep. Tell them, talk to Auntie Jonesy, because that means God is saving you from going to jail, from having to put a foot all the way up in the ass, from them mistreating your child, or it's saving them from catching a charge for having to go oop upside somebody's head for playing in their face. God knows where you belong. And at the end of the day, we all wind up at the motherfucking bar drinking cut water. It don't even matter. Look who's in the White House. He's dumb as fuck. All of them failed all the way through. How you get to Yale and Harvard and have a C average? But guess what? They get to say they went to Yale or Harvard. To me, that's like, that ain't cutting it. I'll be back. I need my refill. I'll be back. I'll be right back.
Hey, can I play some Ray J shenanigans while you're away?
Please.
My asshole been open more than this been ever in my life.
Should I say I have to take
Everybody, you got one?
But girls
Bro,
don't do that.
my shit running. Diddy took my ass. My shit, you can't hold it no more. My shit been running ever since. My asshole been open more than this been ever in my life, man. When I try to fart, my shit come out. It's crazy. Bro, my asshole.
All right. And all of this is due to his heart problem. That's what Medea Norwood wants us to believe.
And in that first video, he's high as a kite.
I know. Because who falls into the crowd and embraces their fall? Like, stop acting like you passing out. He's loving this. And the fact that his mom made a statement and we ain't seen her since Moesha, that was Ray J gold.
Oh.
That means she just gave him like 3 more year span to be crazy in these fucking streets.
Yo, that dude is just something else.
Thanks, Diggity. Alan, yep. See, maybe it needs to come from the dad, but the dad loves white women. The dad loves white women. That's why I don't know why you fuck with me. The Bells, Friday at 9. On what channel? All right, these are comments from the prep school conversation. He was suspended for reporting it, and now he and his mother are suing. Yep. That's why me and my son are suing. The Lawrenceville School in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. The social studies department, allegedly, according to the teacher, came up with, I don't know what you call it, when you decide what the programming is going to be for the year for social studies, that the study would be slavery, wherein you would have the students portray either slave owners or slaves. That's traumatizing on its head. And you don't pay $84,000. Well, I wouldn't pay $84,000 nothing, but you shouldn't be paying $84,000 for that type of studying, right? My son begged, pleaded to not play a slave, and the teacher still picked him to be the slave. 2 weeks later, or maybe a month later, she did something crazy with his grade. She had told him he was participating too much in class. So she took his paddle from him. They have something called the Harkness program where you sit around the table and class is you just talking and debating and things like that. She told him he was participating too much. So when he got his grade, she gave him a minus due to lack of participation. That's what set my son off. Not necessarily field slave stuff. He said, I knew that you would have brought me home and burnt that down. That's why I didn't say anything. Were it not for me taking him and his roommates, who happen to be white boys, home with us for a weekend, I would have never known. They started talking about it, and I'm, of course, ear hustling. Remember that day they made you play a slave? Miss Schulte made you play a slave in class? And I'm like, what was that about? And they start talking and they're like, we're still traumatized. The white boys talk about they traumatized behind my son being forced to play a field slave at the Lawrenceville school. And ain't no telling how long they've been doing this. When Jalen gets home from school, I'm going to ask him to tell y'all the story. And we're going to keep on telling the story until the Lawrenceville school does the right thing. And again, the teachers don't help. They turn the other way because they don't want to get released. And they also think that by admitting the African kids, that they're checking their other children of color admittance for children of color box. So now you got a bunch of Africans, Indians, Asians, and Caribbeans, and no straight up African Americans, or maybe one or two. But they're thinking, because they don't know and they don't care, that they're, oh, we have lots of Black kids. And when you go for your visit and you see all the colored faces, you're like, oh, wow, this is a diverse school. Jalen said it wasn't until, well, the good and the bad. The bad is that the African kids don't accept necessarily the African American kids. They think they're smarter. They think they come from better. They all think they're princes, and what we don't even fucking know what's going on over there. We really don't. You could be a prince. You could be in line to be a prince or a king, all the things. Or you could be about to go to jail with that bitch from Housewives, frauding with a briefcase of Rolexes, just ready to pop out. We don't know. But when you can make a connection with, do you guys know about Jack and Jill? Oh, I am in Jack and Jill. Really? I am too. When you get to make that type of connection, all that other shit goes away. Or, do you guys play football? You like football? Yeah, I like football. They make the connection there. Or, do you guys like coding? Yeah, so you have to make other type of connections. And those are just little ice-breaking questions. But other than that, yeah, they don't do a great job in. Now, here's a good thing, though. They allow Jalen and the other kids to create clubs. My son go and create the 808 club. How you drum machining? But it was good because all little white boys that thought they could make program beats like the Murdoch family. Walter Murdoch, he's the heir to Fox, the Fox channel. He decided he wanted to be Jalen the rapper. That's my son, his producer. And he had heard about him online because Jalen the rapper had a heavy online presence, and Jalen had been doing videos since he was little. So I think Walter became part of the 808 club. And so it's good for relations, but it's very traumatizing. And if your kid isn't coming home at night for you to unpack that shit with him and help him understand what it is, where it's coming from, why the teachers ain't doing shit, it can fester and it can tear you down. So the takeaway is Lawrenceville and schools like that, petty school, are hard on our Black boys. I think the Black girls run circles around all of them. Break the teachers down, administration down, and the kid that tried them down. But the Black boys, it's hard on the Black boys. But good luck with the admissions next week. Right. Now to the Ray J comments. Millennial said, I thought you were sick. Philly Chica, wasn't his mom Yup, that's what I said. Ray J will fuck up the lawsuit every time. Yup. And that's why Brandy got all the shows. He gonna come in the audition crazy. Come in the audition with his own video camera. Shorty, turn around. No chill. Hit that Cash App. Hit that Zelle. What, the Zelle? All right, so look, this is a Friday. We're not even supposed to be here. How? Oh, okay. Yay, thank you. Get here. Got me a $10 lunch donation. Gonna shout out who it's from. Claudette, thank you. Rolf, thank you. Anita. Monique Jones, thank you. Ralph again. Anita again. Nicole Harris. Timothy. And Christopher Lane, thank you. Yep, thank you. Let me go to the Cash Apps. Appreciate y'all, for real. Thank you to Nikita. Thank you for lunch today. Linda Eversley, thank you so much. Ty, thank you. Georgiana, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. And Elaine, thank you. You guys give super chats too. You give good super chats. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Goes a long way. Oh, I missed it. I missed the J HUD Q. I missed an opportunity. So is this recent or was this a replay that I saw of Pink filling in for Kelly Clarkson? That might have been old. She was interviewing Candy. And I said, that's probably who they're going to give the show to. One country trailer for the other. Because that's really who's watching. That it's like, it's giving a little Jerry, but then it's kind of keeping you to Jenny Jones. So it's like Jerry Jones or Jenny Springer. It's giving you that. Pink Clarkson, Kelly Pink. That appeals to that middle of that Midwest Bible thumping. They're Christians, but they don't like black people. Yeah.
So it says here that Pink guest hosted for Kelly Clarkson's show for a special week celebrating Women's History Month, with episodes airing from March 2nd to March 6th.
And then you got bitches like me slumming it out here for how many years and can't get a shot because I don't have an agent that was at the NBC Christmas party. Give a fuck about Pink. You write about these exclusive schools, tried to get my kids in Exeter, Fieldston, races and classes. Yes, they are. And you're better off because all the kids that didn't wind up going, I see their mental health. I watch them because in the hood, not in the hood, but the hood of Manalapan, they're light, they're free. And then guess what? The class load, the workload was not as hard, right? So they were able to get the 4.2s and the 4.5s. So when it was time for college, they got in all the Ivies. And our kids that were promised the Ivy, all of our kids go here, all that. How can they get it if you got him in 3 sports? You got him in school 6 days a week. The only day he has himself is Sunday. And now he's got to catch up schoolwork because you had him wrestling 3 days a week. Football, he got to pack up after Saturday class and go tackle and offensive line. When do they have time to go to the mall? Be a kid. Have a girlfriend maybe even. No, because they got to come back and study and do schoolwork. That is not for me, that was not well thought out on my behalf. And I kicked myself to this day. It made him a machine, a robot. High school was not fun for him. Wasn't fun for me, but in other ways. I still made side fun, but he on a campus where they won't even let you leave the campus unless your mother sends a note. And because I don't know who got driving skills, I'm not giving you a note to get in nobody's car. No. And those schools be the schools with all the drugs. They had allegedly a stash spot on the campus that the teachers even knew about. But nobody said nothing. I'm telling every fucking thing. You better hurry up. Be tired of mediation. Hurry the fuck up. I'm telling it all. And the only reason why we were able to even bring this lawsuit forth and we're getting like response is because I recorded the teacher. Had I not had that recording, they would have said the teacher denied it. So, and we don't have proof. And because none of the kids want to be the ones to stand up and say, oh no, it happened. Got that bitch on the phone. She started crying. Miss me with your tears, nigga. He was the field slave, not you. And I told her, I said, you had one. You had one, because he didn't even tell me about this field slave, but you flew too close to the sun and tried to fuck with his grade. You told him to stop participating and then penalized him for not participating. Are you serious right now, bitch? If you don't hand me that fucking grade book. She was like, but I even baked him cookies the next day. Y'all want to hear the recording? Or should I save that for the court? Like, could I jeopardize something? I'll save the recording. But if they don't start motherfucking moving, the Lawrenceville school, bitch, I know you probably ain't here to, you better start moving. I'm playing the recording. And then I'm going to tell them about Mr. What was his name? The teacher that freshman year was found in the boys' dorm, sexually assaulting. I'll tell. I'll fucking tell. I'll fuck up that whole Lawrenceville dowry. Endowment. I'll tell. That's why Kellyanne Conway's daughter left. She got tied between that and her mother. Yeah, so don't let your kids that apply to these schools feel away if they don't get accepted. They're better off. They're better off going to the hometown school, rocking out, having fun, going to the hometown school after parties, participating in the sports and the activities and the recitals and the productions of Grease and all the things, right? And then fill out them college applications and have your whole choice instead of struggling to always do college work at the prep school level. You doing college work at the prep school level and ain't no guarantee that you're going to get into an Ivy. Man, fuck out of here. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. Jalen made connections also. I'm reading the comments. He's feeling better now. He's been calling me every day, Ulysses, which is different because I maybe hear from Jalen once every other week. But he's been calling every day. And at the end of the night, he texts me, I love you, which is scary. Thank you for asking, though. He connected with the Haitian kids and the Bahamian kids. And when we go on our vacation in the summer to Bahamas, y'all know I've been going there since the 90s. It's the only place I can afford with my kids because they comp me. He calls his Bahamian friends, and one of them, I think I told y'all the story. The family owns a boat, like a nice yacht. Did I tell y'all how Jalen, he met kids at the resort, at the Atlantis, because you get there, you go downstairs, at the pool, whatever, you make friends. Call his friend from Lawrenceville. Hey, what's going on? He goes, you want me to send you the boat? We're not there, but we can have the boat driver. What's the boat driver called? We'll have the boat driver pull up in the slip and take you guys for a spin.
Captain?
The captain, I guess. I said the boat driver. So dumb. The captain. I didn't believe it. I was like, yeah, okay. I'm at the blackjack table like, okay, just be safe. Jalen then went and rallied he done found all the white prep school boys in the Atlantis that also were gambling with him all weekend. He done rallied them all up, charged them each like, I don't even know how much he charged to be exact. But he knew that he had to have gas money for that boat because that's the only prerequisite that the friend had. Y'all got to pay for fuel. I think he charged them like $200 each or maybe $100. Whatever it was, Jalen got that math together and charged all them kids. Them bitches was on a yacht. Me and poor Che, we sitting back like, it really happened because I didn't think it was going to happen. What kid orders the boat driver of their family to go to the Atlantis, pull up in the slip, pick up kids, and take them for a 3-hour tour? It happened. It happened. They took pictures. They might as well have lifted Jalen up in the crowd like they had Ray J. Jalen, Ray J, Ray J. Jalen is a king. Jalen is a king. He was a rock star that whole vacation. But that was a upside to a 4-year traumatic situation. So isn't the issue for him to be successful in life? Yup. I did go to an Ivy League school late in life. Your sons are the Ivy experience wherever they go. Look at Arizona. Well, thank you. So I believe that. But back then, I think because I was home and I wasn't working and I'm watching Envy and I'm watching Ebro and I'm watching everybody that I started leave the gate, and I'm back at the motherfucking gate. One of them even slipped in and took my show, like used his position to push me out the gate so he could take my show over. And I'm watching them. This is a very honest moment for me. Listen to what I'm about to say. I'm watching my peers and I'm like putting my shit on my kids. Like, well, if I can't compete, y'all gonna fucking compete for my bloodline. I think that's what I did. It was more about me and them being the tool. Ooh, I think I used my kids as, well, ain't nobody using Che. He is the nigger of our tribe. But Jalen, I think I influenced Jalen to be the Giddy. Stop laughing, Giddy. I think this is therapy for me right now.
He is not the end
Jay
of
is
the tribe.
the nigger of this family. And he code switches. Like, he know, oh, he's brilliant with it. But going to play football in Mattawan gave that nigga the edge he needs.
Hey, all the parents in these counties of these people do the same thing. Don't feel like you should blame yourself. You're just doing what was needed to be done.
I don't know. It was a little more than that. I think it was ego driven. He had the goods. He had the goods.
Well, look where it led you to. He's got it.
I mean, Giddy gonna get it. What happened is he wound up picking a school that was the antithesis of his high school experience. He wanted anything but small, anything but I'm the only black, anything against sports of any kind, and anything where I'm not. Jalen, did you do your assignment? Jalen, are you getting your project done, bud? Jalen, he didn't want that. So, and guess what? That's Tarsha's boy. He gonna be okay. They built different. But truth be told, that was me. That was me competing. You leveraging his goods and his, right? That's sad. His winning was a consolation prize. No, I don't see the moderators because the moderators didn't know we were going to even do a show today. You said you missed the Jonesy in the morning backdrop. Look, it's right there, but it's folded up. Because I can't have a dark house. And after we part ways, it's blocking my window. But it's right there. You almost got a bed sheet. 111 people did get a bed sheet. And they were good with it. They were like, don't go downstairs, you good. And then I got a phone call that interrupted the thing, and it was business. And I was like, get up. It's the end of the week. And now Pink and her daughter singing on there. So you mean that NBC went and replaced one raggedy white bitch that I wore out on American Idol with another one that got an earring in her tongue from the South trenches of Philly? Get me in that spirit tunnel and bring my microphone while you at it. And then they want to battle. Pink and first of all, Pink ain't battling nobody. Pink better think twice. Yeah, Jalen will be fine. Jalen got that hustle instinct. Nobody rides for free instinct. Yep. He charged them for the fuel. And I come downstairs to the casino and I see like 30 prep school boys, because you know what they look like. And they're all cheering for Jalen. Jalen, Jalen, Jalen. They're at the crap table. My son is on the dice. I come and part to see, but I don't want to look. But out of respect for the game, because I know what the fuck it is, I'm not going to say no embarrassing shit. I'm not going to say nothing, but I've parted to see, is that really my son that they chant for that's getting busy on the dice? Can a mother be more proud? Fuck Alamisville, we crip dancing. He made me proud in that moment.
You got to show me how to play that. I don't understand that game.
Craps, because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
And you don't want to jump in and disrupt the people
No,
get
you
mad
don't.
at you.
But I've always wanted to play it, but I'm like, I don't understand it.
I'll teach
You got to teach me.
I learned by coming down late at night in the Bahamas at the Crystal Palace. The dealers would be standing around an empty table because most decent people are in their room, so they can get up early and go enjoy the sun. Me and Sharice, she on slot machine heaven, and I'm tired of slots. I need a bigger high because that's really what it is at the end of the day. So they taught me while no one else is there. They taught me how to put money on the pass line. Then once you get a number outside of 7, that's your point, and that's what you want the dice to hit. They taught me patiently.
Yeah, I was taught by Oriental people how to.
Wait a minute.
By getting
We call them Oriental. They're not Oriental. That's a rug.
I'm sorry. Then what?
Get out fast, please. Please. They galvanize, they picket, they boycott. I can't do it. We did not mean that. He meant Asian. The Asian. Yes. Oriental. That is the most slanderous. I know you didn't even mean that. So come back up and tell the story using Asian for Oriental.
Well, the Asian people showed me how to beat the roulette.
How?
The ball spinning, and if they told me to go online. The speed of the ball spin can determine what number comes out, and also numbers always follow other numbers. They used to have the paper writing it down. I'm like, what are you doing? And then that was explained to.
I believe it. Because if you ever see 3 or more at a blackjack table, they're all together. And they might leave at separate times, but it's 15 of them in one room upstairs. And they have one pot of money. I swear to God, one pot of money, it'd be 15 in one fucking room. And they spend the weekend there. And they are very calculated. They pay attention to the tables. And then they come to a table, right? They study the fall of the cards. They're doing the count in their head. And then they tell you, no, stay. I know what time it is. They say stay, I'm staying. And sure enough, I'll be staying on like a 14. And the dealer could have a 2 showing or 3 showing. And I'm staying because I know that Oriental person has counted all them cards. That Oriental rug has counted all these motherfucking cards, and we all about to go to the promised land. That I know. I don't fight with them at the table. Usually I'll be like, play your hand and don't worry about mine. But when the Asian people say it, I'm good. What you want me to do next? You want me to cut? Shit. Shot girl, see you later. The CeeLo. What? I'm the queen of the CeeLo. The CeeLo flow. You back, Chop girl? Me and you got to go on a casino cruise. I got to find a new one. They used to have the one in Freeport. And I used to do casino cruise parties there until my ex-husband's friends robbed the boat, allegedly. Can't take you no fuck away. Well, it wasn't your night, so why you all? Cause I'm the only black one that they let rent this motherfucker. Allegedly. Oh my God. Will y'all please stop? Look at the comments. Look. Too much. Giddy, you got them cracking up. Oriental is a ramen noodle flavor. Tell him, Philly Chica. Shop girl, you better find you a good one to sit next to the next time you hit up the casino. They won't lead you wrong because they know once you take that, they're going to win. And sometimes they'll tell you to do something that they're like, you're going to lose, but take the card and I'll pay you. And I'll take the card and I'll break and everybody at the table will win. But that me taking the card shifts the order of the cards from that counter, that fake counter box they got. And the Asian people, they know that. So when they win, they send me back my little bitch ass $25 or my $10 bet, whatever. They give it right back. Yup. This is how you do. You want that table to comply? Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Mm-hmm. Look. I know they do. Wait, try. Watch your mouth, try. Try said, when I'm the censor, things have gone wrong. Because Giddy won't call people Oriental rugs. Zach Mac. Pipe down. Yeah, now this is a whole nother thing. When they sit next to you at the slot machine, they're bringing that energy. They're like breathing down your throat, paying attention to what you're getting on. They're also counting. They're counting the probability of the reels. They're counting, motherfucker. You know what's funny? There was this old coach. What's his name? At Bergen Catholic. Old. Freshman year. And he was always yelling at the kids. Like just yelling, cursing them out, yelling. Couldn't even stand up straight. That type. Old and bent over. But you could tell back in his day, he probably was a winner. Probably was a stunner. Probably had money. Probably someone's grandfather that, you know, just give Pops the job coaching. He was good in his heyday. He said there was an Asian kid on the football team. And for whatever reason, he just couldn't get it right. He couldn't get it together. Those of you that play football know it's more than just running, tackling, hitting. You got to be able to know the plays, read the plays, know what's about to happen before. And you got to be able to count. So I guess the kid kept fucking up. You know what the coach said to him? I'll say allegedly, even though I heard it myself. He said, out of all the Asian kids in the world, they send me the one that can't fucking count. You mean to tell me out of all the Asian kids in this, they send me the one Asian that can't count? This is the abuse that I'll be telling y'all about. That's not okay. But they so used to saying what the fuck ever at these fucking prep schools that you just like, I got to pick my battles, I guess. I don't know. But just know next week, if it don't work out how you and your child thought it should or thought it could, let them know the world is fucking upside down now anyway. And they're letting all the DEIs that don't know how to do their job and don't know how to count and ain't worth shit, they're letting the trash win right now. This is not a reflection of you or your child's excellence, competence, academic, stellar. It's right now, just like with COVID, a lot of kids didn't get to have that junior year, that senior year, that prom, that graduation because of, common denominator, that trash was in office. It's the same thing now. They letting all the trash pass through. Yep. Yeah. I don't even know where the Oriental, where did that word come from? Let's ask chat. Leave chat alone. Let's ask chat. Hey, chat, where did the word Oriental originate from? I hate ending a sentence with a preposition because I so know better. It said it comes from the Latin word oriens, which means rising or the east, referring to the direction where the sun rises. how Europeans used it. Historically, Europeans divided the world, always dividing, into two broad regions: the Orient, Asia, the Middle East, and sometimes North Africa, and the Occident, the West, the Americas. So Oriental originally just meant Eastern or from Asia. Why the term became problematic? Over time, especially in the 19th and early 20th, the word became associated with colonial attitudes and stereotypes about Asian people and cultures, because it was often used by Western scholars and governments to describe Asians as exotic or other. What's bad about being exotic or other? Many people began to see it as outdated or offensive when referring to people. So Oriental is the same as nigga. Y'all Asians better leave me the fuck alone, because now I'm powered by the definition of leave me the fuck alone. I will take your cue at the blackjack table. Get up off me at the slot machine. Get up off me. And maybe I don't need your energy on the dice. You know how you never see a lot of Asians at the crap table, though? Pay attention to that. Yep, now I got my slanderous word. If y'all get out of fucking pocket, please don't. Leave black people alone. He said, out of all the Asian kids, I get the one that can't count. Damn it. He said that. And every time I see him, because he frequents a bar down the street from me, he's like the king. He comes in the bar. Everyone's rallying around him like he's the great messiah. They're getting advice from him. Every time I see him, he looks at me, he goes, hey, the beautiful one. How's Che? I'd be like, we laugh, right? And I remind him, I go, you remember when you said, out of all the Asian kids in the world, why do I got to get the one that can't count? And the guys around go, you said that? You son of a bitch. Come on, drop that knowledge in the chat. That's why we got the most interactive chat alive. The 19 really messed up my son's freshman college experience. Yup. You said couldn't have been you because you still would have mingled. Coughing, COVID, and all. Bye, chat girl. Be safe all weekend. Nick Music. Because your dad is old school and then seen some things and probably experienced some things at their hand. Got me fighting over duck sauce. Bitch, what you want to do? They expire. Duck sauce packets have expiration. So why are you being so stingy with it? You're not sauce? You not sauce? And then when I say I need 19, then you just grab a bunch and make me think that you've actually counted. No. I sit there and count and go, I need 8 more. So stupid. Why? Now they know. Now they know I'm the saucy girl. I told y'all this before. I'm very saucy. Mayonnaise on what? Both pieces of bread. So giddy. Yesterday when I did my ShopRite order, I started to order spiced ham. And then I said, I don't know.
You got to be there for that.
Right. That's what I said. I need to be there for the thinness or the thickness of the slicing and the taste when they give you the little piece.
They might be giving you some that was left over from last week that was made by nobody knows who name.
Right. And that's the other thing. If you get an off brand on like an off product, you got to go top shelf. If you want to do nigga shit, you got to go top shelf.
So you're going to make me ask you this question. Do you eat liverwurst?
No.
You don't like that? I eat it once in a while.
How do you eat it?
Just I put it with crackers.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you spread it on a cracker?
No. They slice it like they slice cold cuts, but I take it and I break it apart and have it with crackers.
Do you put chopped onion on it or?
No.
Just that straight?
Just that straight.
Okay.
I've never heard of putting onions on it like that.
No. I'm just asking because I'm not familiar. I know I've tasted it as a child and I just was like, no.
That's some old head. Yeah, I am cousin talking about that's some old head getting liverwurst. You right. Gotta love yourself.
And yet they do call us that. Look at that comment. It's archaic, kind of like calling us colored, and yet they do. So you know what I do like? Here we go. The food portion of this show is brought to you by Greed. Oh, how do we get here? Have you guys ever tasted caviar? And do you like it? If you like caviar, let me help you get a little piece of heaven. Boil you some eggs. Chop you up some just little onions. Get you some safruga. You can do beluga, but I wouldn't waste beluga with this. Safruga, caviar, you can get it from Wegmans. At least you used to be able to. Hard boil an egg, chop it up. Get a white cracker. That's like no salt, no nothing, just white. Baby. Baby. That hard-boiled egg with that caviar and a little bit of onion will take you where you need to go. So scrumptious. It's important to get the right cracker because you don't want too much salt, and the caviar has salt. So yeah.
I've tasted that once, caviar, but it didn't wow me. But maybe I need to try it the way you're talking about.
With the
What is
hard-boiled
the beluga that you're talking about?
The beluga or the safruga.
What is that?
That's the type of caviar.
Oh,
So
that's the type? Okay.
safruga or beluga. I don't know the difference, but for the taste.
Okay.
And it's a little tiny jar. Like it's so small. Like it's,
why do they give you so little bit when they give it to you? Because it's that expensive?
it's probably that expensive, maybe. Or they want to make it feel exclusive. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
This
like,
is when
could
I
you
was
fill my
making-
cracker up, please, sir?
Oh. Yeah. No. So yeah, I would do that at home. Go right to Wegmans. And I haven't seen it in there. Well, I haven't been looking. Also, let me tell you how Wegmans, in my opinion, has the best cheese platters. My mouth is watering just thinking about the cheese platters from freaking Wegmans because they have a platter for everything you want. If you want olives, they got that. If you want the meats, the sliced meats, they got the prosciutto. How you say it, prosciutto? How you prosciutto? How you shooting up the club? Prosciutto, salami, but the cheeses. So there is a goat brie cheese, and it's called, what is that fucking? It's in a round package, but it's a brie cheese made of goat milk. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, the N word doesn't have a nice description like the word Oriental. I guess. I'm already sitting. But it doesn't matter. That is a description, but you can imagine how they feel to be described as such. So before I go sit down, maybe you should pull up a chair. And welcome to the show, Miss Blades. How you cutting? How you slicing? How you blade? Right. The soy sauce is to throw off our internals. The definition of Oriental still doesn't come close to the negative stigma, like no color allowed. All right, so come give me some words, bitch. You pointing out shit we already know. I'm just working with the best I got. Come on with the slander then. When this bitch won't get up off me at the slot machine and might have the N-word on the tip of her tongue next, what should I say? Since Oriental doesn't really insult people. Beluga, safruga, and etc. are all different types of sturgeon. So I think beluga, safruga, I think I've had etc.
So wait, caviar is sturgeon?
What is sturgeon? I don't know.
That's a fish. So back in the days, I went sturgeon fishing in Oregon, the most boringest thing in the world. Because first you got to go fish for the bait for the sturgeon, and then you got to put the fish that you catch when you fishing at the bottom of the whatever, I don't know what to call that, the ocean or whatever, because the sturgeon fish are there on the bottom, and you just sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there waiting for them to catch on.
Why are they on the bottom?
I don't know, but there's some very expensive fish, but I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought caviar was fish eggs. I didn't know it was part of sturgeon.
No, it is fish eggs.
But is it sturgeon fish eggs? Because that's what that person put as sturgeon.
Is it sturgeon fish eggs? YouTube stole my handle. It's definitely fish eggs. I don't know nothing about sturgeon. I thought that was a typo, truth be told. And the charcuterie, yes, we call them charcuterie boards. Be everything. You can get, Jonesy, you really don't know the slang. No, not that one. No, not that slander word. I was trying to be creative. That one to have your kung fu fighting in the casino. And I ain't trying to get kicked out. I just want them to have to take a step back, don't have to go, and reconsider some things.
I'm reading in Google that the premium caviar is from sturgeon. Interesting.
So if sturgeon is at the bottom of this thing, and we're always told, do not eat the fish that clean the bottom of the ocean, which is the shrimp and the lobsters, I think, and the crabs. That's what they tell us.
And the tilapia, but we eat it.
It's tilapia. I thought that was man-made.
No, from what I understand, it was. And who?
Orange Ruffy.
Never heard of that before.
Really? It's the only fish that the Wu-Tang family, Riz's family, eats.
So yeah, I only eat whitings or catfish.
That's very Negroidian, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. I'm with you. But when I was married to that fake fancy nigga, all he wanted was tilapia and orange Ruffy. And so when I would go to the grocery store to order it, the butchers would look at me and go, "You Riz's family?" And I'll be like, "No, because he lived in my town." "No, why?" "But I know him." And they go, "Because he's the only family," he wanted to say black family, "he's the only family that comes in and orders orange Ruffy."
I've never heard of that before. I'm going to look that up. Is it good?
Real. I don't remember. Anything associated to my ex was bad. So fuck orange.
So probably Ruffy, not.
Fuck Ruffy. Fuck rough sex. Fuck tilapia. Fuck anything associated with that, him, and anything he had. It's all bad. All bad. Miss Blades says she don't have any. Well, I need you. That's your homework for today. And you got a whole weekend, Miss Blades, to come up with the slander just in case. Just in case. It's the eggs from sturgeon fish that are coveted. All right, we might need to rethink some things because this sounds like some white folk shit. And we're finding out, like, as we're actually pausing in this moment of life right now, that a lot of shit that they've made the way or the thing or the food to eat, how the fuck would they know? We taught their bitches how to cook. How would they know how to farm raise some catfish? We taught you how to fucking fish. So we got to redo. We got to remix, undo, deplug, and replug. We can't be listening to them. Catfish, the sturgeon eggs might be fucking us up. But because these niggas got bored of colonizing and robbing and raping and murdering women, they decided to go eat the eggs of a sturgeon and put a very high price on it that makes it seem sought after and exclusive. And here we are on Jonesy. Oh, look at this.
Jones, you got a call.
God. Wait, no, look at this. There are way too many podcasts that I listen to. I can't give up 3 hours. Ooh, thank you. That means my efforts are not in vain. Thank you. Thank you, Anonymous. Who's on the phone? Who that? Hello? Who this?
Hey,
He.
this Miss Blade.
Mrs.
Hello.
I'm gonna need the slander.
From your chat, girl, I love you. That's what I'm gonna say. I love you from day one. I mean, you know, I'm a little younger, but from Hot 97 days, I love your story. I just wanted to call in. No, I don't know any like disrespectful Asian terms, and it was weird because it's just like they ain't really got none. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, fuck the Asian. You know what I mean? You just
right.
kind of like, you know, just don't even, you disregard them or nothing like that. Because I was like, Oriental, I didn't even think that was a bad word. That's why I was like, kind of looking it up. So.
Look at the encyclopedia.
I love you. I love you.
But, yo, I love your story and everything. I sent you a Cash App.
Oh.
Okay, girl. I sent you a Cash App for $20 so you can get some lunch. But the Cash App is from Brooklyn Astronaut.
Thank you, Boo. Thank you. And listen, don't you ever go down a rabbit hole with some bullshit you hear on this show.
All right.
Don't you ever.
No, because I was just like, damn, Ori, they took it. All right, I won't go down the rabbit hole.
Don't do it. I love you, though. Thank you so much.
You got the Cash App?
Let me see.
And I'm going to Cash App you again because I want Brooklyn Astronaut to sponsor your breakfast. And when you got time, I want you to look up Brooklyn Astronaut, girl.
Well, how about we do better? How about you email me your contact information and we set up an interview and maybe we can do a nice fancy sponsor package where Brooklyn Astronaut be the Jonesy in the Morning sponsor for a month or 2 weeks or whatever you need.
Okay. Well, who would I give my email address to? Or just send it to the one you got on the screen?
Yep. Send it there and say, girl, that's me. The Oriental rabbit hole girl.
Don't stigmatize me like that. Okay. I love Asian people. And I even hate saying Asian. I'm going to say Japanese, Korean, Chinese.
How can you always tell?
Filipino, all of them. Huh?
You sound like my son, because I'm like, how can you tell? He said, I can tell now that I went to prep school with them. I can tell the difference. But I'm like, I didn't go to school with them, so I don't want to be offensive. So I say Asian.
Well, I worked with Filipinos, so I can definitely tell Filipinos. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I think the Koreans with Chinese, but I can point out the Japanese. I don't know. They do have very similar features, and that shouldn't be looked at as a derogatory thing. You know, from European, that stuff doesn't come from us. That comes from, you know, being stereotyped bad from them, not us. Yep. But you know, just looking at them, it is what it is. You look alike, you look alike.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I've tried to be very responsive. Because I've worked with them, and I have a good friend for years, Filipino, and I know her history, and she told me about the history of how Spanish people and the Filipinos, they kind of like merge together, and that's how they have a particular look to them. Some of them can look Hispanic, and some of them can look very Asian. You know, and a lot of them date each other, like Filipinos and Spanish people. Because, you know, I've been in the New York area for a long time. I grew up there. So my thing is I can tell, but not all of them. But you know which ones, which basically and what industries they in sometimes too. So it's just doing your, you know, the due diligence so you don't seem like you're being disrespectful. You know what I mean?
Or stupid or ignorant, which I don't like to seem, which is why I just put under Asian. So it's not offensive.
Yeah. But again, like I said, I just want to give you 100% love. Out of all of the years, you still sound good. You still keep it real. And I'm not, you know, I don't kiss ass. You're genuine. You sound genuine. I'm glad that I found you on YouTube because I listen to you all the time. I listen to you if I don't feel good. I listen to you if I got some fucking work to do. I listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate you being back out in the streets. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, sis. Come on, Miss Blades. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. No, because you brought light to it, right?
Girl.
And we need that. Everybody pitch in with their knowledge, because we ain't trying to start no wars. We just, want them to be up off of our slot machine.
Yeah. But I'm going to hit you today, so check your email.
Yep, will do. Have a good weekend. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. No problem. Anytime.
That was so dope. Come on, Miss Blade. Yes. Catfish is also a bottom feeder. You shouldn't eat fish that doesn't have scales. That's why tilapia was one of the cheapest. I should have known. He asked him for tilapia. You were not getting help with any bills. Had I known. Thank you, Tynero. Tynero says you are so honest. When you try to type in Jonesy, the word honest comes up. I don't even know. But no farm-raised seafood. Okay. Who was the first person to eat fish eggs and say, oh, these joints bomb? Right? They always, right. Shrimp, lobster, yeah, nah. Eating fish eggs is probably right. And we just following with the... Listen. Who put their mouth on a cow late at night and said, we call this milk and it's good? See, I don't even know. Them. You are what you eat, and the goal is how we eat respectfully. You already changed the recipe. Think about the whole convo. All are too cool for school. I love y'all back. I ain't want to fight. Drip, you see the banner is, the show almost didn't happen. I was in the bed. I only came downstairs because I got a business call, and I was like, I got to get up off this phone and get on my laptop and might as well do a show. I said, I'm not putting on a bra. I might not brush my teeth, but I got my cookies and my cut. It's so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to be a bad example, but I is who I is. I thank you for watching. I love you for listening and telling people, please make sure you like this before you bounce. Please protect your peace. Please enjoy the break in the weather, because you earned that. If you're free tonight and maybe you're in the Central Jersey area, come on through a place called Skylark. It's in Edison, New Jersey, off of Route 1. DJ Bukeem and Dre 2 Times. It's official. The people in the area, they know. That shit is always packed. They don't have to do no advertisement. I'm doing a little happy hour from 8 to 9, a live broadcast. Giddy's going to be there. If you like to meet Giddy, he will be there. And hopefully we'll see you. If not, there'll be other times. But this is the official rollout of the Pink Champs live broadcast. And tomorrow, if you got your tickets for Glow, my Jack and Jill chapter, me and Monifa will be performing. Allure was supposed to perform, but Aaliyah's dad, either her dad or her granddad, passed away. So they won't be able to perform. So I'm going to step in for them. And Monifa's performing. And DJ Ted Smooth is the DJ. And it is a fancy, not real fancy. It's like people that got their shit together in all white one night doing the butt. That's pretty much what it is. So maybe we'll see you there. Tickets are available for that at Eventbrite. Just put in Glow or hit that QR code if you can right now. I don't know, because there's comments in front of it. Wait. There you go. And other than that, guys, all right, wait, what is this? All Asians have recent African ancestors, which is why they all have the same facial features as Nelson Mandela. Are you being funny? I think this was too much to type if you're being sarcastic. This might be real. All right, I'm going to post it for you guys to read. And I'm going to get out. It's 11:11. So say a prayer or make a wish. Thank you guys for joining me today. I know it was last minute. You never know with Jonesy. Erica, I know you're going to continue enjoying your birthday. Happy birthday to Jaden Beckley and anybody else celebrating a birthday. Pisces season, I see you. Have fun, guys. Enjoy that weather. Georgiana, I see you. Ty, let me know what you want to do in the email with the tickets or ticket. Spread the word. Hat Shep Putt signing off. Alan Lane, thank you. And thank you to Miss Paris. Make sure you check out the Deb Antony movie. I think it's called Deb is Boss. It's on the Black Network. Philly Chica. Now stop saying shit like this. Next time, Ms. Elena. Next time. Thank you, Way Out Jack. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that comment. I didn't know YouTube. I didn't know if you was being funny. I ain't know. I can't die on that hill. I got Skylark today. I wasn't sure. You know I'd be all the way with the shits, but I wasn't sure. That one caught me off guard. Sherelle, have a good weekend. Zach, man, thank you for joining us. Love you guys. The end.